my pleasure to welcome all of you to the Class of 2022 graduation ceremony. I would like to first thank all parents, family, and the Warren community for their constant love and support, as well as the members of the Warren High School staff and administration for their guidance and patience. We truly owe to you all that we are. These last 4 years have involved many unforeseen circumstances, but we still managed to stand lumberjack strong and make wonderful memories. And even though one chapter of our life is now coming to an end, it is now time to tackle the next chapter. As Dr. Seuss said, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. I encourage everyone to look at this not as an ending, but a start to a new beginning. And I'm beyond excited to see what God has in store for me and my fellow classmates. Thank you.
Members of the Board of Education, members of the faculty, parents, and other guests, and members of the graduating class of 2022, it is my privilege to make the following introductions. School board members, Mr. Jerry Daniels, President. Dr. Carrie Pennington, Vice President. Miss Angela Marshall, Secretary. Mr. Joey Cathy, Mr. Greg Mormon, Mr. Shannon Gorman, Mr. Joel Tofree, and Principal of Warren High School, Miss Tiffany Gaten.
WHS would like to recognize our graduate attendants. Attendants, when I call your name, please stand. Head attendants, Briley Bickers. Head attendant, Dawson Harden. Head attendant, Emma Mann. Head attendant, Ivan Puhamba. Head attendant, Hannah Talby. Head attendant, Heidi Talby. Attendants, Tessa Andrews, Riley Bradley, Natalie Cooper, Bernias Davis, Cinnamon Davis, Caress Fowles, Weston Gavin, Anna Gorman, Raven Harris, Kaylee Henry, Mason Jackson, Maddox Lassiter, Oscar Perez, Mila Rawls, Delfino Rivera, Cassie Simmons, Michaela Stanley, and Tabitha White. At this time, we would like to acknowledge the valedictorians, salutatorians, and honor graduates of the class of 2022. Valedictorian, Annie Deshelle Figueroa. Valedictorian, Jaden Brianna Grider. Valedictorian, Bailey Marie Solis. Valedictorian, Leah Marie Wolf. Valedictorian, Lucy Corinne Woodard. Salutatorians, Keller McGee Bigham. Salutatorian, Ashlyn Simone Broughton. Salutatorian, Stephanie Canuto. Honor graduates, J.C. Lynn Ashcraft. Ayrton Lynn Browning. Brianna J. Campbell. Haley Elise Childs. Ruth Ann Corker. Riley Bryant Cornish. Clayton James Dunaway. Ella Claire Gorner. Weston Drake Hargrave. Connor Smith McDermott. Aiden Brooks Reynolds. Colton Shane Satterley. Hector Torres. Leslie Jacqueline Vega. Aiden James Weaver. Mylisha Jaylene Judianne Yao.
Good afternoon, everyone. To begin with, I want to thank everybody for coming today. I also want to congratulate everyone today who is graduating. I am beyond proud of y'all's hard work. I am happy to be here with everyone today as we end a chapter of our lives. Many people have told us that high school would be mesmerizing. Indeed it was. From freshman year to barreling your nose, knowing your ways through the hallways, and I still to this day get the offices confused, to seeing COVID shut down our school. Then later for the next 2 years, having an option to go to school or to be virtual. Finally, when we believed all was good our senior year until our school burned. So it was a very eventful 4 years. No matter how rough the situation was, we made the best out of it. I choose to believe that there was more good than bad that resulted from this. I think we grew more as people and are prepared for unthinkable situations. During these times, there was a lot of physical and mental exhaustion, but it only made us stronger. Some of us, like myself, learned to manage working jobs and going to school. I have been working 2 jobs every single day since I turned 16. It's time-consuming, and sometimes managing is not the easiest, but you make it work because when things get hard, you don't run away from your problems. I want to thank my friends and family who wholeheartedly supported me throughout my journey. I want to thank my teachers who actually cared for me when I was doubting myself. To Miss Casey Reap and Miss Emily Harton, thank you so much for having faith in me and opening me up to many opportunities where I learned what I was most passionate about. To Miss Emily Vanderswam, I will forever be in debt with you because you put so much effort and time into helping me make the best college decision. To my friends, I will never forget y'all for pushing me and motivating me when times were rough and I had no will to keep trying. Shout out Tessa. Para mi familia y todos los demás que me dijeron que podía, muchas gracias. A mi mamá y mi pops que me dijeron desde chiquita que tenía que trabajar lo doble por ser hispana y mujer, sus palabras me dieron fuerzas. Sacrificaron mucho para mí y nunca les agradezco suficiente. Los quiero mucho. A mi tía, tío y abuelita que siempre guardaban los periódicos en que salía un artículo sobre mí y me felicitaban por todos mis reconocimientos. Su apoyo siempre ha sido y se da todo para mí. A mis angelitos que se adelantaron al cielo y que no pudieron estar aquí hoy, Sé que me están viendo desde el cielo. A todos los demás estudiantes que piensan que no se puede o que está muy difícil, yo estoy aquí para decirles que sí se puede. Que no importa lo que digan los demás y no importa cuánta gente te diga que no lo vas a lograr, yo te digo que sí lo puedes lograr. La gente siempre te va a criticar y hacerte sentir menos, pero eso lo hacen de envidia. A nosotros los mexicanos siempre nos van a hacer de menos, pero ellos no saben que somos trabajadores y que sí lo vamos a lograr. Last but not least, gracias a Dios y a la Virgen de Guadalupe por permitirme estar aquí hoy y llegar hasta donde he llegado. God bless you all and thank you, WHS.
Good evening. I'm Jaden Grouder, and on behalf of the graduating class of 2022, I'd like to thank you all for being here tonight. As I stand before you today, I cannot help but think of this as such a bittersweet moment. I think I speak for myself and my classmates when I say that these last 4 years definitely didn't go as we imagined they would. It seems like yesterday we were terrified freshmen walking in those doors for the very first time, full of so much anticipation and hope for the years to come. Our sophomore year was cut short due to COVID, and many of us, including myself, didn't get a true junior year because of virtual learning. And although our senior year did not go as planned, we still made the best of what we had. As I left Warren High School on my last day, I kept saying that my time here felt unfinished. I would like to say that it's because of the lack of normalcy over these past 4 years, but I truly do not think I would have felt any differently if everything had been normal. My time at this school feels incomplete, not because I truly missed anything, because I hadn't stopped learning from the people who impacted me the most. Mr. Billy Reed, thank you. Teachers like you who invest in every aspect of a kid's education, not just the subject they teach, are truly special, and I promise you've not seen the last of me yet. Miss Katie Kuhn, you are so much more than a choir teacher, and I hope everyone here realizes how special you truly are. I will forever be grateful for you getting me through 9th grade algebra and always reminding us that we were loved on bad days. And last, but definitely not least, Mr. Raines. Over the past 3 years, you've taught me so much relating to my future career, but it's not just what you taught me that I will miss. It's how you poured into each and every one of your students as an individual. I'm sure no one says it enough, but this place is truly lucky to have you, and I'm very grateful that you were my teacher. I could stand up here for hours and thank people who have poured endlessly into both my education as me as a person. But I will end my thank yous with just a couple more big ones. My family for supporting me, but especially my parents. My mom and dad have never given me any idea that I couldn't do whatever it is that I set my mind to. They have supported me on endless endeavors like dog shows, softball, cheerleading, and that one time I thought I could be an artist. They have taught me through harsh realities and held me as I cried many, many tears over these past 4 years. Today, as I stand before you all, I want you to know that I would not be me without them. And most of all, my biggest thank you goes to my Lord and Savior, because through all of the ups and downs of my time here, I have always had Him to rely on. I pray that as we go our separate ways, we will remember to find the good in every unforeseen moment. And to my classmates, I think we've learned better than anyone at high school that just like everything else, high school is what you make of it. So I would choose to remember my time here as some of my favorite memories, like gathering boxes our sophomore year and beating the seniors, which we did beat them, by the way. All the late nights riding around town singing and talking with friends who I won't see much after this. Praying with my classmates when the school burnt down, skills trips, the Betacon dance circle, absolutely killing the dance floor at prom with some of my closest friends, and the night that I cheered on the Lumberjacks from the sidelines for my very last time. I hope that you too will remember your time here as a series of your favorite moments. I hope that each and every one of you knows that success is not determined by what you become, but rather who you become. Whether you go straight to work after this, spend the next 10 years in school, start a family, move away, or stay right here in this town, I hope you all choose to be someone that makes this world a better place. I hope you choose to be kind when no one else around you is. I hope that you become someone that you can be proud of. And most of all, I hope you choose to make a difference in this world, big or small. Thank you.
My name is Bailey Solis, and I first want to begin by saying I almost lost my GPA, so I wouldn't have to give this speech, but here I am. However, I am very thankful to be standing here surrounded by people who support me. With that being said, I want this speech to not be about me, but about the individuals who got me here to where I am today and never gave up on me, even when I want to give up on myself. Furthermore, I want to thank the teachers and staff who have supported me and my classmates throughout the last 4 years. Personally, Casey Reap and Miss Emily Harton have been there for me the most. I have confidence in saying that anyone who has had either of them has received great instruction and leadership both inside and outside the classroom. I also want to give a special thanks to my parents, my siblings, and my friends. The past years I have lost myself and forgotten who I am. I strayed away from what I knew was right. However, they have always pulled me back to where I have forgotten I belonged. Last but definitely not least, I want to give all thanks and glory to God. Though I fall short of Him, I know that I will always find joy and peace throughout the good and the bad times as long as I keep my faith rooted in God. I pray that as we all take this step forward in life, that we continue to endure through the bad times and celebrate the good. I hope that this milestone does not separate the good friends that we have found growing up. May we all find success in whatever path we choose. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Leah Wolf, and I'm one of this year's valedictorians. Since there will be quite a few speeches tonight, I will try my best to keep mine short and sweet. I want to start by saying thank you to all of the teachers that I've had while being at Warren High School, and to Ms. Gathan for always going above and beyond for me and all of the other students. I truly appreciate everything that you have done to help me. A huge thank you to my parents and family that have made me into the person that I am today. I could not have done any of this without y'all. I am so blessed to have a family that taught me to always keep God first in my life and to give all the glory to Him, because none of this would be possible without the Lord. I am so honored to be one of the valedictorians this year. I remember thinking as a ninth grader that there was no way I would be able to keep my GPA all the way throughout high school. I thought this again in the 10th grade while sitting in Mr. Reed's class. Then again in the 11th grade when I decided that taking multiple college courses was a good idea. But then I became a senior and I realized that I had somehow managed to maintain the grade point that my freshman self did not think would be possible. I knew that meant I would have to keep working hard in school and finish this year strong so that I could stand up here tonight as valedictorian. Although our senior year had a very different ending than we had hoped, I will always cherish the memories that I made at Warren High School, and I would not trade them for the world. I could not have asked to be a part of a better class than the class of 2022. After tonight, many of us will go our separate ways and we won't see each other anymore. But I want my classes to know that they will always hold a special place in my heart. I am so glad to have been able to go to school with an amazing group of people. There is without a doubt nowhere else I would have rather gone to school or any other football field I would have rather cheered at on Friday nights. Thank you, Warren High School, for all the memories you have given me these past 4 years. WHS forever, and go Jacks.
Hey y'all. Some of y'all may know me, but for those that don't, my name is Lucy Woodard and I'm one of the 5 valedictorians. I know throughout this speech, y'all might be sitting there thinking, how in the world is this girl one of the valedictorians? Because trust me, I'm wondering the same thing. My grammar is not going to be perfect, and I sound as country as cornbread, but y'all have already heard 4 amazing speeches, so I feel like I could just tell y'all a joke and sit down. But unfortunately, my mom told me no. If you know even a little bit about me, you know I don't have a serious bone in my body, and that I live for a good time and spirit days. I mean, I am the girl who walked around school in a Grinch costume and showed up as a poop emoji. But on a serious note, there's a couple of things I'd like to share with y'all before I sit down. At the beginning of this past summer, I had the privilege of being asked to be the leader of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Even with all of the limitations we had, we were still able to serve our school and community this year with several service projects and group activities. One of the most impactful moments that I experienced this year was the week our school burned. The school was not just a building. It was a place where many friendships were made, life lessons were learned, and some people may have even met their high school sweetheart there. So yeah, the school burning affected our entire community. I really felt led for our group to meet and pray, and I never would have thought that we would have students, teachers, parents, and people from our community join us. But we stood there and held hands and prayed, and some, as in myself, ate way too many donuts. It was an unbelievably moving experience, and I would love to encourage the underclassmen, if you're not already a part of this group, join. Be a part of something that could change you, our school, and our community. Be a part of something bigger. It is truly being an honor to serve the leader of this group and to show my faith and love for God to so many different people. There is no way I can thank everyone who has played a role in the task of me make it to this point today. But I'm going to thank my mom and dad, because Lord knows it was not easy raising me. They say I'm a little wild, slightly goofy, and a walking medical bill. But if you ask me, they did a pretty dang good job. As I end my time at Warren High School, I want to leave you with one last thing, a joke. Even though my mom said no, so I'm going to need a little help to make this not awkward and to show my mom it was a good idea. So here it goes. And I really do want y'all to respond, or it will get very awkward. What did the DJ name his son? Eric? I cracked myself up. Well, that's all I got. You're welcome for the joke. Thank y'all.
Well, that's going to be hard to follow, but good evening, everyone, and welcome to our graduation. My name is Keller Bigham, and I'm honored to be standing before you today. 4 years ago, my classmates and I started a journey with no idea what was to come. We were a group of young teens ready for the high school experience, something we had been waiting for and heard so much about. Little did we know our experience would be much different than anyone thought. We battled through many obstacles, but as a class, we made it through. Each of us have grown into amazing individuals, and I have no doubt that whatever comes of our future, we will be ready. Little me could have never imagined that I'd be standing before you all today, but I could not have made it here without so many special people. Miss Sesser, Mr. Reed, and Miss Peyton Sledge. Each of you believed in not only myself, but my classmates as well. You all pushed me every day to be a better person and to keep my academics first. I know that no matter where my future takes me, each of you are only a phone call away. Co-chairs, it is crazy to think of all the memories I've made playing basketball for you. I will never forget the things you taught me and what you did for me. I appreciate them more than you know. Miss Allison, in the 12 years I've spent dancing for you, I had not just a dance teacher, but one of the biggest role models in my life. I cannot thank you for all the times you've held me when I cried, hugged me after I came off stage, made me laugh and I couldn't breathe, and for being a second mom. You truly are one of the sweetest souls, and I'm so thankful to know you. To my best friends, Olivia, Tessa, Carissa, and Jaden, I do not know what I would have done without you all. You supported me through every basketball game, dance competition, and most importantly, life. Each of you means the world to me, and I cannot thank you enough for helping me become the person I am. Mom, Dad, and Mason, there is not enough time in the world to tell you how thankful I am that God will bless me with you. Or should I say, bless y'all because you got me. But LOL, I'm just kidding. For real, each of you are my #1 supporters in everything that I do. You never fail to remind me that I am capable of anything I set my mind to as long as I work hard to get there. Thank you for the many hours spent traveling for basketball, dance, and cheer. Thank you for praying over me as I take this huge step into collegiate basketball. Thank you for teaching me to keep God first in my life. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything. To my classmates, as we walk out of this stadium one last time and officially go our separate ways, I ask that you remember this piece of scripture. Deuteronomy 31:6 says, "Be strong and of good courage, fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God, he is that goeth with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee." Whatever your future holds, know that you are never alone. The Lord is with you, and with him you will never fail. I do not know the challenges we will all face once we believe the protection of our families, but I do know that each of you are capable of doing so much. I wish you all the best, and I hope you get everything you want out of life. Thank you for the craziest yet best 4 years, Warren High School. You truly have given me the best of friends and memories I will cherish forever. Thank you, everyone. Go Jacks.
I would like to start by thanking God because without him, none of this would be possible. I would also like to thank my dad who instilled in me the confidence that I could do anything I put my mind to. And even though he is no longer with me in body, he has always been present in my heart and is the force that pushes me towards greatness every day. I am overwhelmed with emotions knowing he is not here today, but feel confidently that I have made him nothing less than proud. And Daddy, I can finally say I did it. To my grandma and papa, thank you for selflessly taking care of me after my dad passed and not pressuring me into success, but pushing me to do my best. And to my 2 sisters, my only 2 siblings, thank you for being my very best friends and my support systems. I love you guys more than you ever will know. I am living proof that you are not defined by the things that you go through or the obstacles that you overcome. You are defined by your character and the hard work you put in. But I can truly say that the challenges that I faced and the obstacles that I've overcome make this honor so much more special. I wish I could thank everyone that played a major role in my life during the 4 years at Warren High School, but I would like to take the time out to thank Ms. Peyton Sledge for being the best guide and mentor, believing in me and pushing me to believe in myself, and to be a great leader. There is no doubt that without the time that I've spent in the JLTC program with Captain Brown and First Sergeant Greenwood, that I would have the confidence to stand and speak before you guys today. JLTC has taught me many things, but one of the biggest lessons that I've learned was the only person I should compete against is myself. The goal wasn't to be better than everybody. The goal was to be the best me I could possibly be. I could never thank you guys enough for believing in me and giving me the outlet to mentor such great cadets who I've created great bonds with and have grown to love. I will miss you all and know the program will do only become greater and do amazing things. I'm saddened that my time at Warren High School is coming to an end, but am more than confident that the future holds nothing but greatness. I would like to again express thanks to the Warren High School administration and staff for their devotion to my education over the last 4 years, and finally, to my classmates. We have faced so many unforeseen circumstances, and yet here we are graduating. I could not have asked for a better class, and am more than thankful for all the memories we have made along the way. Good luck on the next step of your life. I love you guys and wish nothing but the best for all of you. Thank you.
good evening. My name is Stephanie Canuto, and I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out to watch the class of 2022 graduate. It means the world to us that you are here to watch us walk across the field to receive our diploma. I want to start off by thanking God for bringing me here to this point. I put my faith towards Him, and He has never failed me. I have no doubt that this was a plan set by Him for me, and I couldn't have asked for a better outcome. He will continue to guide me throughout the following years to come, and I will be satisfied with what He has planned for me. I also want to thank God for blessing me with my parents, Jose and Edvelia Canuto. Without them, this wouldn't be possible, literally. They have always been there for me, fully supporting me every step of the way. My parents have always taught me to strive for the best and always go for the extra mile despite what anyone says. I try to do everything I can to make my parents proud because I owe everything to them. They have been through so much but still managed to give me a life filled with happiness and love. I will never be able to thank them enough for everything, so hopefully this diploma can be a start. I also want to thank my parents for blessing me with my 3 siblings. They are the reason I've been sane throughout my high school career. Whenever I had a stressful day, and trust me, there are a lot, they always managed to cheer me up or give me a laugh. We might fight and argue, but I wouldn't trade them for anything. Although I might not say it to them as much as I should, I do love y'all very much. I am very grateful that we were still able to finish our last year of high school, even though we went through an unfortunate event that caused our school building to burn. While we weren't able to finish our senior year in the building we started high school, the memories made within those walls and hallways will continue to live through us. The amount of support we have received from the community and surrounding communities had us all overwhelmed with emotions. We are all super grateful. Now to the class of 2022. We have been through a lot, but at least we were together. While I may not know all of you on a personal level, I will remember all of your names and faces. I am grateful for every friendship I've made these past years. I couldn't have asked for a better group to graduate with. I wish you all the best and luck on your journey after this because I know I may not see some of y'all ever again. Whatever the path you choose to go, I'm sure it is a good one that will bring you a life full of blessings. Tonight, I will cheer each and every one of you on because we all accomplished and deserve this. Thank you once again for taking the time out of your day to watch us graduate and for listening to me. I pray that everyone has a safe travel back home. Now let's all cheer on the class of 2022. Like we always say, once a lumberjack, always a lumberjack. Thank you y que vive la raza.
Mr. Cornish, I present to you the class of 2022. This class has met all requirements of the Arkansas Department of Education.
Class of 2022, I want to offer my congratulations to each of you. This is an extremely exciting time for you and your loved ones. As your superintendent, I also offer my sincere gratitude for your commitment to stay the course for the challenges you have conquered, for the challenges and for the goals you have reached and surpassed. I want to thank our parents for allowing the Warren School District the opportunity to provide your child's education. Class of 2022, as you walk across this field tonight and receive your diploma, I am confident that you are prepared for the challenges ahead. As this chapter of your life comes to a close, many more will open. I encourage each of you to make the most of it, keep dreaming, and be the best at whatever you choose to do. Ms. Gathan, the class of 2022 has met all requirements set forth by the Arkansas Department of Education. So by the authority vested in me as superintendent by the Board of Directors of the Warren School District, I accept this graduating class of 2022 and declare them ready to receive their diplomas. Come up here. Right here. turn that on.
Valedictorian, Annie Deshelle Figueroa. Valedictorian, Jaden Brianna Grider. Valedictorian, Bailey Marie Solis. Valedictorian, Leah Marie Wolf. Valedictorian, Lucy Corinne Woodard. Salutatorian, Keller McGee Bigham. Salutatorian, Ashlyn Simone Broughton. Salutatorian, Stephanie Canuto. Undergraduates, J.C. Lynn Ashcraft. Ayrton Lynn Browning. Brianna J. Campbell. Haley Elise Childs. Ruth Ann Corker. Riley Bryant Cornish. Clayton James Dunaway. Ella Claire Garner. Weston Drake Hargrave. Connor Smith McDermott. Aiden Brooks Reynolds. Colton Shane Satterley. Hector Torres. Leslie Jacqueline Vega. Aiden James Weaver. Mylisha Jaylene Judianne Yao. Graduates, Caleb Barnes. Tyarian Bass. Isaiah Boyd. Jaden Boyd. Nakasi Boyd. Olivia Brown. James Burns. Chandler Bird. Cedric Calber. Yoette Campos. Zoe Carroll. Eli Castillo. Israel Castillo. Melissa Chavez. Charles Coleman Jr. Nicholas. Cameron Crawford. Esmeralda Crisosimo. Kaylee Curry. John Danley. Kanasia Davis. Marvantre Davis. Jesse DeLeon. Michael Doggett. Lucas Emerson. Benjamin Escamilla. Alexandra Ramirez. Gabrielle Evans. Dakota Iman. Luis Gonzalez. Nathaniel Hancock. Miles Hargrave. Zion Harris. Chandler Haynes. Bailey Herring. Anna Herring. Hannah Herring. Viviana Herring. Alyssa Higgins. Samuel Hollingsworth. Keely Hewitt. Caleb Huntley. Monica Jacinto. Landon Jennings. Daniel Johnson. Lamarcus Johnson. Giovanni Juarez. David Kessler. Harley Lotta. Denasia Lawson. Jakari Lee. Edward Marshall. Celeste Martin. Gavin Martin. Ronald Martin Jr. Jason McCoy. Madeline Meeks. Jared Payne. Chloe Phelps.
Camry Phillips. The Camry Phillips. Here I come. I'm sorry.
To Camry Phillips. Samuel Rawls. Isaac Ritchie. Christian Rodriguez. Quan Ross. Austin Saunders. Blaine Savage. Isaiah Sims. Aaliyah Smith. Creed Smith. Joshua Strickland. Preston Thompson. Jessica Trejo. Joseph Turner. Pierce Wargo. James Wells. Elena White. Elaine White. Tristan Woodall. Jacob Warax.
civil